Well, having a pool can be a relief in the summer heat, but it also poses certain risks for the homeowner. And this week's Know the Law segment, Tom Sinas here to talk about what you have to do to protect yourself if you've got a pool.
Let's start with pool owners.
Okay.
People who have houses and pools in their backyard. What's the first thing you want to do? Well, you first, of course, want to make sure that you have good homeowners insurance coverage, because it's your homeowner's insurance coverage that will protect you in the event of something terrible happens with your swimming pool. So you want to have enough coverage in terms of a monetary amount. You also want to make sure that your homeowner's coverage will cover a swimming pool. So call your agent, explain to them that you have a pool, and if you need to purchase a separate rider to cover that pool, make sure you get that rider in effect before you start having people over to your house to your swimming pool. So that's the first thing for the homeowner.
And then let's talk about things that can happen to that swimming pool.
Here's where the most tragedies happen in swimming pools, and it's kids, right? Because we all know that kids, we all love
curious
pools.
Kids looking over the fence, jump in there, go swim by themselves.
That's right. And the law treats kids differently because it recognizes that kids are attracted to pools.
Right.
It's this old doctrine called the attractive nuisance. It means that certain things that you do, like build a swimming pool, are going to attract kids to your yard. So what are you going to do to make sure that your pool is safe from curious kids? Well, you just think about it. Put yourself in the perspective of a parent. You want to have a fence around the pool, right? You want to cover the pool when people aren't using it. You want to have as many ways as you can to make sure that a kid that's just so excited about swimming doesn't decide to jump in your pool when you're not watching.
Right.
Because the law treats pool owners differently when it comes to kids than it treats pool owners differently when it comes to adults.
I mean, would that fall under the term of negligence at that point if somebody was injured in that case?
It very well could. It would really depend on the circumstances of the case, which is why you want to, obviously you don't want this to happen.
You want to do everything you can to prevent it from happening.
Right. But the point you raised about negligence is important when it comes to maintaining your pool. Right? So every pool owner knows that you don't just fill it up in the spring and it's good, right? You got to make sure that the pool is working, and making sure that the pool is working and it's well maintained is part of your duty as a pool owner, and not doing that could subject you to a claim of negligence if something bad happened.
So what other ways can you plan ahead for this?
I think you want to have as many sort of redundancies in your pool operation as you can. So you obviously want to prevent people from getting in who you don't want there.
Good security.
Yes, good security, and also good flotation devices. Right? People forget you should have life jackets near your pool.
Work out that emergency scenario.
Exactly.
The pool hook, the life ring, all that standing by.
That's right. And if you're having a party, what's the plan to make sure that someone's got their eyes on the pool if the pool's open? Right? Doesn't mean you can't have a good time. Right? Just think ahead. Remember that pools sadly kill a lot of kids every year, and you of course don't want that happening at your house, and so just think ahead.
Planning makes all the difference. And if somebody has a legal question, they can call your offices around the state.
That's right. Grand Rapids, 616-301-3333. Also have an office in Lansing and Chicago. We can find us online, sinasdramis.com, or shoot us an email, info@sinasdramis.com.
Sounds great. Tom, thanks for stopping by today.
Thanks, Christian.